channel. I'm Courtney.
And I'm Candace.
And today we look like a hot mess.
We do. We're kind of having like a moment.
Like, I don't have a drop of makeup on.
No.
I really scrubbed the crap out of my face this morning, and you just washed
I'm
yours.
moisturized.
So am I.
But
so
that's it.
Welcome to real life. Anyways,
what are we doing today?
Today we're doing a Fizzle or Sizzle. What are we doing it with, Candace?
So we were at Target and we ran into this e.l.f. eyebrow stencil kit. It contains 4 stencils.
Well, you have yours open.
Yeah. How much were these, Court?
$1. So we're like, we're gonna try these. We don't know how well. Usually those like brow videos that people post are always a terrible mess. But it was $1. So what are you gonna do?
So it comes with these like plastic.
I haven't opened mine yet.
Kind of vinyl, actually. Vinyl-y. Stencil. Okay, so there are 4 stencils, which...
Wait, are there only 4? So you have to...
Yeah, you're gonna have to flip it, which is kind of annoying because you're gonna get product on one side and then have to clean it, right?
Yeah.
So
actually, sorry, really quick. There's like a paper divider, so this is a really good indicator since you're gonna have a hard time seeing this vinyl on what the shapes are.
I'm gonna tell you right now, already, they all look very thin to me.
You have thick brows. They might work for me. I don't know. So there's different shapes and
they were $1. So you know what I think this would be good for? If you, not that you don't do your brows or like you don't shape your brows, but maybe you've been growing them out and you want to just like kind of change the shape.
That is a very good idea. As a guide, even if you like, even if you know, marked it with a pencil, a brow pencil, and then knew where to pluck, at least as a guide, not like you need to follow this, but sometimes it is hard finding like a right angle.
Yes.
And then you know it would match.
That's my biggest issue. Like I'll go get my eyebrows done and spend, you know, a decent amount of money and they look so good. And then I'm like, I can do this on my own.
And then you get home. So we're supposed to pick the shape that fits our brow closest.
So I think I'm gonna hold. And I am kind of growing mine out. So this is a really big one. I like that one. This is way too, I think this is way too small.
For you, okay, actually, I have a small face.
I'm gonna
but we'll zoom in on me right now. If you look close, I can kind of see where we were talking about maybe tracing or just putting some marks for yourself on if you wanted to pluck. Look, see, this is actually pretty damn close.
Let's read the directions. Okay, so it says, Eyebrow Stencil Kit. Achieve perfectly shaped brows to accentuate your face. Kit includes 4 reusable stencils, soft, structured, curved, and full. Okay, they're saying that there's a soft stencil, a structured, a curved, and a full. It says choose the stencil that best fits your natural eyebrow shape. Stencils should align closely with the beginning and the end of your brow, and much of your natural brow hair should be inside the stencil cutout. Fill in brow area with your desired filler preference, such as a brow pencil or a brow powder. Use the same stencil for both eyebrows. Simply flip to fill in your other brow when ready. Okay, so
maybe this takes a little bit of work on the forefront to just find which one you want.
I think it does.
But maybe after that, it's not gonna be that bad. I'm a little hopeful. I can see my brow shape in there.
I was hoping that they were gonna have like names. Like
that would have been easier, but e.l.f.
Yeah, that's true.
Never has like naming on anything. And I've mentioned this before, I think it honestly has to come down to cost. You don't have to print anything.
So what you have to do is you have to kind of like pull out the actual. So I'm gonna use my Goof Proof brow pencil by Benefit to brush my brows out first.
I'm gonna comb mine out as well, like Candace just did or is doing. I can't see. We never look at each other, so it's kind of hard to tell sometimes.
We really don't.
All right, were you doing this?
I'm trying.
I think you need like 3 hands. You need someone to hold it for you. You know what is crappy is the part of it covers one of your eyes, so like you
can only see through one eye.
I have one really bad eye, by the way.
I don't know, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna get it to stick on my face. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm gonna take my brow pencil and like you can Google online. I'm gonna kind of mark where I want it to begin. That way, because I can't really see very well.
I know, neither can I.
So I'm gonna try to see if that will help me.
I'm just gonna do it. So I would recommend a smaller pencil than this. How's my brow look?
Oh, it actually looks really pretty.
All right, I'm gonna do my other brow. Watch, they're gonna be completely off. I wish it was like a double, but then nobody's face is lined up perfectly.
I'm a little scared for it. Look it. I'm gonna peel it off.
It's not that bad.
No? It's a lot smaller than mine are.
Yeah.
A lot smaller. I'm gonna use a bronzer just because it's what I have in front of me. I know that's a little strange and it's gonna be too light, but all the shadows I have in front of me are very, like they're all glittery.
So I don't think that's strange.
I'm just gonna use the bronzer so we can see kind of what it looks like.
All right, I did my second brow. I'm not lined up. One of them's for sure lower than the other one. Okay.
My hairs are above it. Look at, they're coming out.
God, that bronzer, I can't. I have to draw mine thicker than this, because even this is narrow. They need to come out with a thicker brow.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see. I like it better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
With the bronzer?
I do. What's funny is I can see where it's sticking to your skin where like.
Yes. I mean, it's not
terrible.
It's not terrible.
But there was a lot of effort in there. I think like,
and if you, we're gonna have to do a close up on me. Like, okay, if I sit right here,
yeah,
we're gonna zoom in. Can you see how short it stops?
I'm gonna comb my product through, but I can already tell you right now what my thoughts are. This brow actually came out pretty good. This one.
I think that yours look great.
They're not even.
They're not the same. This is a great guide. My brows are just, they're taller than the stencil and they're longer than the stencil. So for somebody that has pretty thick brows naturally, like me, this is not gonna be perfection, and I would highly, highly not recommend you pulling all the hairs that are not filled in. Because if I pulled all those hairs,
but like I said, I think it would be a good guide for
shape.
your lower line.
Yes.
Because that's where I think,
yes,
for me, what really makes a brow look really defined is if you have a good lower line.
Yes. If I used this stencil, I would literally pluck this much hair and all
your tail's longer.
My tail's very long.
But for me, my eyebrows actually aren't even, which is probably why the stencil came out a little more uneven, is because I don't know if they're just shaped funny. I don't think my face is unaligned. This brow comes down lower right here naturally than this one does. So that is a great guide of knowing where I could pluck off. I think I'm going to do it a Fizzle. It was $1, but that was a lot of effort.
Yeah.
That was a lot of effort.
The only reason I'm gonna give it a Fizzle is because I don't want to mislead anybody.
True.
I want everyone to have beautiful brows. For $1, I think it's a good guide.
It is for sure. But still, that was a lot of effort and we're not even there. Like, I'd still fix my brows after this. And mine are a lot closer to being good than yours are.
I mean, they don't look bad, I don't hate them, but they don't look right.
Like some of the stamp videos, those are like, oh!
Way to go, Elf, for $1.
For sure.
You tried. I think that your fool isn't very cool. And I get why, but sorry.
Still,
And there's a lot of hairs that did not get color on them, so I have to fizzle it. This is where it would be. That's crazy. I would look weird. This is where my eyebrows stop. Come on. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this edition of Fizzle or Sizzle. Let us know if there's any random products that you'd like us to test out, and we'd be more than willing. And you can always follow us for daily posts on Instagram at
Courtney and Candace.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.